Alright, so it's going to just be a mix. I'll go through all my games. It's got quite a list. As always, if you want to challenge me, Evil Budgie, or one word. We've got a good range of games in Arena, so I could pretty much do a bit of everything. I might have a quick look at the duels, but it's generally that same boring board, so I'll have a quick dabble with a duel anyway, later on. Actually, I might do it now. That's word drop, so I don't want to do that for too long. It's a little bit... I'm a bit crap at it, so I don't want to play it for too long. We've got Rush Classic coming up, and we've got Tumblr on the whole time, so... yeah, we got a variety of stuff. I'll go through some games, actually. Make sure I don't forget about playing that tournament. As you can see, I've changed to a different tile. The one I just won. So, yeah, interesting tile set. That's a rather generous setup, which I can't do anything with. I think I just have to take orders. At least do this way, I'll likely draw something. But yeah, I need to take the points. It limits the this spot slightly, but yeah, it was the right time to play off. Right. The play 8. I've got the top right. I've still got Jape. Jape, pretty much. It's looking pretty strong compared to everything else. Pretty dead board, really. It's getting... I mean, there's spots for bonusing, but there's not much for getting a decent score, really. Yeah, it's a little bit linear. I'm just going to take the points, I think. 39. Really good score. It's going to be way more than anything else I can get with that rack. Now I got the X, I'll be able to do X or whatever. It's a nice pickup, given the context. So yeah, I'd try and leave the tiles with a certain with a black font to avoid the whole blue tile thing. Blue tile bug, but you can still see it. The eye and the O, the colour is slightly darker, but yeah, it's not as bad. Anyway, there's 6 vowels here, 6 tiles to go. Oh, look at that. Only 3 vowels, so like this is a common situation you get in Scrabble, where you have like a monopoly of something. You have like a really, what is on the face of it, a pretty useless rack, but you have a monopoly on all the vowels. Sometimes you'll have a monopoly on the consonants and it'll be like all vowels. And it looks bad, but it's actually okay. Because you're in control. Like, I mean, yes, your opponent could have E and 2 U's, but they're going to see, from their perspective, when they look at the unseen tiles, they're going to see, you know, at least 6 vowels. And if they haven't got the 3 that are there, then they'll see even more than that. And they'll think, oh, there's loads of vowels here. And then they'll get a lot of consonants, and they'll get avalanched. So when you have a monopoly like this, yeah, it's kind of annoying. You're not going to score much on this turn, but you know, you're kind of in good situation later on because your opponent's not going to be able to do much. I mean, look at all this clunk. So JQ and Z. So yeah, interesting situation. And also, the other thing is, you've got this spot here, and here. I mean, yeah, they could hit something like Quep, QUEP. It's unlikely, but it's possible. Same as they could do something with the S. No, jumps or something like that. It would be pretty damaging, but you could also... like, they're possibilities, but they're not very likely, because... like, most of the time, they only have one consonant, or... sorry, one vowel. And they're going to be struggling to do anything, and... they're just going to have a load of rubbish, basically. So, you've got the opportunity, you could leave that. I mean, these are huge openings here. So you could leave them as well. Or you could just do something like Corgi, for instance. Like, that's pretty strong. You're scoring 33, you leave 2 vowels. You're going to leave 1 in the bag. You're probably going to pick up 4 consonants here, which is perfect. Just leaving 2 vowels. That's probably... You could pick all consonants. You could pick 3 consonants. You could even pick 2 consonants. And then your opponent's really screwed because there's no vowels left. So you actually don't mind if you pick up vowels here because it's less for your opponent to have. So, yeah, I think Hoagie is probably the player here. Because it's going to be so limited in what they can do in this top left. So it's probably going to be more your use. So yeah, I picked out all 3 vowels. QG. So, yeah, what are your opponent going to do with that? Not a lot. We've got Q. So yeah, interesting. I don't know what I'm going to do if I don't have that spot available, but there's a good chance I'm going to have it, unless I just play like, is there an S left? Just decide to play ST. That would be a strange one. I'd still have Equers, but right. So they have got the Z for an easy score. I kind of wanted to do that. Oh, that's gonna. In some ways, it's gonna help me. That means it takes a T now. I think gifts got added, so I've definitely got betoils. Whether I've got anything better with the T there. So like we got A. Don't think there's anything B, C. I think there's biblot. I think that's a word with a B. There's no S's to worry about, so that's going to be better still. It's only an extra point, but you know, it's whether we can get anything on the with the T there, you know. So it says betoils D E F G H I J K. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything much else to be honest. All right. Anyway, pretty good. I'll just turn the speaker down so hopefully you don't get an echo. So yeah, betoils, biblot. I don't know if there's anything better there. Let me have a look on Zizipher. Betoilables blank. Oh, there's another one, trilobe, but I didn't play. I didn't think of that, but yeah, but it wouldn't have played anyway. A quick check. Got another 10 minutes or so. Right, we got hoodies. We can also have hoodiest. A pretty good pick from last time when I played Sill. You're gonna get more points with sorts than doing hoodiest. Oh wait, there's duties as well. Ooh, that's gonna be a double. Nearly missed it. Duty. Oops. Nice. I think sort takes an A as well. Sort it, I think. Or G for horology. Isn't it? It's the timepieces, I think. Anyway. Right. So I decided last time I needed a triple to have any chance. I don't think I've got anything, but still, even if I do add it, I'd probably still not be able to win. So we're going to go through the process of trying to find. I don't think I've got anything. So again, you go through the alphabet. I don't think there's anything really. Yeah, I don't see anything. Any bonuses here? I mean, there's probably bonuses through the edge, but I'm looking for doubles. Yeah, I don't think so. So you'd be looking at like what tile you could play off here to give yourself a chance. There's no point just playing a bonus here. You'd may as well just try and get a bonus. That double, that triple, triple through the edge. I mean, it's not going to be a huge amount. It's going to be like 7, 11, 99, 149. So you could still win the game, although probably not. No, I can't hit anything. But there's still a chance. So you're going to think, like, what could I draw here? Or what could I hope to get? You've been thinking of things like that is a start. So, like, if there's an R or a C about, I could go for, like, unheroic or something, but I don't see anything in that regard. There is one I can see. But dump the U. I think there is an E left. Yeah, there's 2 E's, so I could get like Ethereum. Dump the U here. I mean, to get the most score, I'd do that, but I don't think I have anything I can hit. You know, if I do that, there's like N's and T's and more of the same. I don't think I can hit anything, but I can definitely hit one of the 2 U's. 2 E's, sorry. So dump the U. So I probably still won't win, like, but you gotta go for this stuff. Oh, there we go. So we got an E for Ethereum. I'll see if they block it or not. They should block. I mean, they should have blocked with this play. There's no need to. They should have blocked that. The only way to lose is it. So if I get a bonus through here, it's 149 points. Like if you're already 100 up, you've got the Z. You're gonna score a load with that, regardless. Whether you go here, you can play Zine there. You know. So you should always block in that situation, just because of the purely because of the scoreline. Different if you're like, you know, like even if you're like 40 points up, like you guaranteed basically 50 points with that Z. So you're still only going to lose realistically to this. So you'd still block. It'd have to be like, you'd have to be basically level, but even then, I mean, you weigh up the threats and everything, but yeah, most of the time you're just going to block that. You should block. Yeah, got another 5 minutes. Right. Interesting mix. An author Bronco, but we didn't do too much damage with it really. All I can do with this Q. I mean, I could do quad, but I use 2 eyes. Do key, but that takes all sorts of hooks. Takes an R hook, an L hook, S hook. It's just too hookable. I can't fit in die quad. Interesting dilemma. Doesn't really like this a situation. It's an ugly situation. Like I don't really want to play quad, but I'm being defensive. They've got another S, they've got an S, but at least I can't do much in response. Odds are I'll pick another eye. But at least I've got the eyes to go underneath next time. But there's not much happening on this board. I just didn't want to give away the easy hooks. Particularly as I don't have them myself. So they're just going to sit there. There we go, loads of E's. So really, I kind of looking to just F, EF. Ideally I'd play off the extra E as well, like play a Phi somewhere, but 21. It's going to be borderline actually between that and that. I think this F is probably just going to be enough. because it's such a big hotspot. You know, get the Z there or whatever. It's such a big hotspot to leave that I kind of want to cover it. So that has a bit of value as well. So I'm going to opt for the more kind of control. God, another 2 vowels. Right. So I've already lined this up for my bonus. Stupid word. Eververs. I said there's Aeneas. Aeneas is another one, but yeah. Yeah, it's got to be that. Silly, isn't it? But it's a word. Gets me back in a little bit. I didn't have beat yesterday. Yeah. Think of whether I had anything with a B there. Have a little check. See it. No, there was nothing else there basically. Aeneas and Eververs. And another horrible wreck. 3 minutes. No, thereabouts. I'll give it a little bit longer. So yeah, I'm struggling on this one. I managed to kind of clear my slack. I played Gadoid, keeping 2 eyes. So it was like a nice kind of score for what was a pretty horrible wreck. We've got options here, as I say. There's etuis, but this isn't going to be bad actually to do that. Yeah, looks okay. It does get rid of a lot of vowels, which is good. I'd rather keep one of the e's back, but it looks okay. I could leave that altogether and play something. I mean, it's quite strong if I just get rid of IE, but I don't really see a good spot for that. But it's going to be because the I and the E are the duplicates. I mean, the I is the biggest priority to get rid of because you've got 2 of those. The second D is still bad, but it's not. It's fairly, neutral. So I'm still tempted towards I'd, I think. I could have done like sailed or something like that, but then leaving no consonants, 2 vowels, which isn't as good. And the L goes if I get vowel-y stuff with the L, that's fine. The L is a vowel-y tile. Right. Thanks for the QI spot. Perfect. Nothing much to think about there. Mixed bag. E is great, but the F, not so much. But starting to get a good rack there. If I get rid of that F, particularly the OF or something like that, I'm gonna have a pretty good strong rack. Alright, we'll just have another quick couple. So there you go. I figured on this game, I never had the letters to hook that. So I was basically opening up more spots up here until I actually drew something. Because I figured they'd play that eventually anyway. So, like, I may as well... Like, this is such a big spot. Because the bit takes an E, takes a Y, takes an S. There's loads of stuff there. Because it's got slightly more with misgets, I think. But yeah. You just can't do it. I mean, they could also play it here as well, misgets. I'll still have absolutely horrible wreck, but at least I was able to score. I just drew complete trash after I played Mold. But they're back in the game, so I've got to be wary. There's a lot of A's to come. 13 vowels out of 29. It's kind of not very. Doesn't look very bonus friendly, but there's quite a few. You see lots of pointy tiles: B, C, H, V, Y, X, F. Even the C. Like there's not many 1-pointers. There's a few, but not many. There's no S. There's no blank, so it really limits the bonus potential. But it's still obviously those can do that, right? This is kind of annoying. I'd like to just play my like a jig or something, but it's a pretty horrible leave. But I think now is the time to be defensive. I'm still getting a good score actually, 34. Ideally, I'd have just done. I'd like to have done something like this. Like this is kind of like an indirect block, so you do something like, like make a move like that, and then it kills this. But I don't have any letters to do anything like that. So I'm gonna have to just play jig. But after they play the bonus, obviously they caught up a lot. They've played 90, so they've gone from like 170, like 180 points down. Now they're within like 73 or so. Well, 73 precisely. It's time to block what there is, so this is a huge spot. Very flexible for bonuses. They could easily get 90, 100 plus for regular bonuses down the side, so you're going to take it out. Really. No, back over 100, and they haven't got anywhere big to go. My rec leave was horrible, but I have picked out pretty well. Gives me the FH. There's a lot of clunky stuff there as I went through, so as long as I picked something and didn't get all vowels, I was fine, really. But it looks a bit scary keeping 4 vowels. But you've got to look at the context of what the bag is and everything else. And given I was likely to get a clunky tile, even just one would have done. Would have kept me going now. I'm fine. Keep churning over those scores and basically make it a game where my opponent has to bonus twice to get, in touch. Alright, I'll play one more, right. Just because it's lorikeet. And we like bird games, bird. We love birds. So yeah. Alright. Kind of annoying, I couldn't do anything with Ling. Take loads of hooks, but alright. Alright, we're gonna move on to the arena. Do some of that. I'm far enough ahead, I don't have to worry about the 9-time arena there. There's 3 in the bag. I mean, what are they going to do? The T is there, so they're not going to get anything huge on that double ladder. The biggest 9-timers are if they get a big double, like a big letter on the double ladder. Like a Z or a Q, or even just H or something like that. That's where it gets dangerous. I mean, yes, if they got a Q player, but there's no way they're going to get a Q player. So there's no way they're going to get like 200 there. They're going to get like 150, 180, that kind of thing, but I'm 270 up, so we're good. Alright. So have a little dibble on the arena. So we've got the Rush Classic coming up. We'll do a bit of Tumblr as well. Alright, so word drop. I am fairly naff at this. So but I give it a shot, but I'm fairly naff at this. It really doesn't matter if you're getting like long words or not. It just there's no real value for it. It doesn't reward that kind of thing. But you can still get combos like that. I should have kept the H there really, but never mind. Alright, 5. So that was 52. So that was worth, a bit of and that's not going to work. Alright, I really need that. There we go. So we got the other one down now. It's going to be difficult to use those together. Oh, my bad. Alright, let's see, I'm a bit naff at this one. But I'll be just doing a few quick games to try and get some trophies. 703. Yeah. I prefer the other ones that are more boxy. I don't like these little gaps in the middle. It kind of throws me out. Right. Oh, very good. Don't know how I'm gonna get that. That combined together, it's gonna be difficult, isn't it? Yeah, I don't think it's gonna happen. Right. I'll get rid of the A. Ugh. Oh my god, that was terrible. My god, that was awful. Sorry about that. Alright, two. We might get a squeeze in it, another two, but probably just one. That's terrible. It's probably the worst score in months that was. Alright, we're just gonna go super quick here. So this is like I say, it doesn't reward, you know, messing about too much. So you're better off just like playing quick, to be honest. And it's easier to play quick if you haven't got like Zs and stuff. Just play quick and basically get rid of all the the biggies. Oh god. Alright. Uh-huh. Yeah. Still not gonna be able to do much. Oh well. Ugh, god. I got over 600 in regular time before the add-on. Alright, last one. And we'll do a bit of rush after this. Trying to get trying to get the things in the same spot, you know? So I don't think it's going to happen. Never mind. Same old regular score on 600. Alright, enough of that. I don't really like the ones where there are holes in it. It makes it awkward. Kind of throws me out. So take even longer to just spot words, which is bad. It's really just about speed. Like, it's much easier if I can focus on trying to make long words and actually get value out of it. You know, like using the thinking time and that kind of thing. All right, I'm gonna play some Rich Classic. And as always, one of my favorite games. When does one get QI? Alright, let's try it. I might get cat if I'm lucky. But worst to play, I just play QI, so that's worst. Worst case, and yeah. I did good. I drew well, I got the Q. We set up a nice spot here, we got quail. If we get an R, we get queer and S, quiz. One of those mentioned earlier, yeah, S for keys and all that kind of thing. Kind of ugly wreck. Can you do much? Not nice letters, really. Can do that. Pretty dead spot there now. If I had another O, I'd have been able to play that on here. I would have got a big score for it, but never mind. It's too much. I can't really fish for another O. It's too low probability, you know. Still can't hit anything with that ending in L. Alrighty. So G or well, if I get an R, you know, that kind of thing. Yeah, I still can't hit it. I don't think an R would be a lot easier than an L. Hit that. It's a lot easier finding words ending in R than an L. But I don't think it's a word, but I think it's a. I don't know if it's a like a cricketer or something. I'm getting mixed up. IPL or something like that. You know, Indian Premier League cricket. Something like that. I'm getting mixed up with. Wouldn't be the first time. That opens up a little bit, not brilliantly, but a little. Right, not far off a bonus. Right, finally got something here anyway. Panel, penal, whatever. Right, last one. C plane if I didn't floor and E, that kind of thing. Not a very good game, really. Alright. Yeah, there was a struggle. Now we get the blanks. And the X. X would have been great earlier. But I played Wox, or I played Hazer. Get the X tripled both ways, but never mind. The way it goes. Underwhelming score, but I did okay. I think. Just didn't draw anything. Alright, let's try again. Yeah. Let's go for a bit of extra score. I could have just played BY. Reasonable shot at getting a bonus, but not that good because I don't have an E. Right, there's probably something here, but it takes a little to think. Normally I'd have autocoid or something like that, but it doesn't quite fit. Well, if there's something there, I can't see it. Kind of not a very good leave for bonusing. More about setting up the points, but yeah, I drew crap anyway. Again, this is It's going to be very difficult to bonus after that, but it does score. Protects this if I get the Q. And I'm getting pretty horrible letters anyway. It should be wide open now. So I'm leaving the U behind, so not very good, but me. Yeah, not very good at all. I'm gonna play that there, just to kind of means I can recycle that Z. You know, I can use it again in the triple. I mean, what are these pickups? What a load of rubbish. I think I'm gonna swap. How bad it is. I played Dunny, but it's horrible. At least if I get QI, I'm still fine. Still get QI in there. But what a horrible pickup. Right. We got loads of stuff now. Alright, last time. So we've got the big X. Hmm. 49. It's not brilliant. 260 again. Not where we want to be. Want to be at least high 200s, you know, high 280, 290. But yeah, not gorillas. Yeah. With only being 8 turns, you don't really get a chance to get both blanks, you know, all that kind of thing. Unless you get them early, then not going to happen. I think I prefer Misty. Just I think they're a little bit better with the Z and that, but we'll see. Yeah, still getting weird pickups, but I mean that's a nice little parallel because it also means there's still good shot against them down the side. One of those you could easily hook 4 ways there. Just need an I or an O, then a constant, then an E, then you got R, D, anything like that. All that pattern, you know, that kind of pattern would fit. It's definitely doable, but obviously don't have the letters for it at the moment, but very doable to hit things like that. I should have done Kabar there. Put the K there, but never mind. There's a Q. Let's do Quark. At least it worked out for me in that respect. If I didn't have the K out there, that would have been a real pain. Oh, there's the Y for Barky. Like if I had an S here, it'd be perfect. Did a lot more. You know, I'd get 67 instead of 40, but I could go for it and just play. Gives me another 2 tiles to draw. Ooh. Well, let's give me a Z, so that's going to be good. Potentially. Let's go with that. I've still got ZO for a lot of points. Let's say if I get like, I mean, good. I could have got even better, but yeah, I think it's going to be ZO. Still, that's a good score, really. When you got the bonus on the opening move, I didn't get anything after that. So 353, I'm happy with that, but still only 1 bonus. Don't think I got any blanks, did I? So yeah, being a bit stingy still, but that's a good score. Hmm. Interesting letters again. Dear me. Got Yuzu, Kuzu, and these kind of things, but they don't play anywhere. And Zulu looks, yeah. How does it anything? Near for Yakuza, that kind of thing, but I think it has to be Zulu. Oh dear. Well, it's not too bad actually. We're getting decent value. 27's not too bad with that. We got another little spot. We can recycle a Z again with Azo, Dizo. Thing is, if you keep using the Z and the big letters, then you get an extra score. You're milking the letters. More value. It's better if you just get bonuses and things like that, but it's pretty difficult. Yeah. No, duh. Yeah, it's not gonna work. Kinda wanna hold on to the... It's a little bit risky. It's a good scar, but it's a little bit risky. Yeah, we did get a vowel, but only one. We got the V, which isn't very nice. Taking what I can, but not so much. Not good. I've been better off playing Trok or something, but do Croak, I suppose. But yeah, this game isn't really going anywhere. It's going to be low 200s, I'm afraid. Just again, I'm not getting any blanks. Not all I can do. Don't get any blanks, and it's hard to get like bonuses. I mean, I just immediately got 2 U's and a load of crap. I mean, 2 blanks again after the game's finished. Nothing I can do. I had nothing remotely approaching a bonus there, apart from maybe the opening rack with piling plus a T, but I mean the racks are just, God, it's terrible. Like, what am I going to do realistically other than play Yucca? Yeah, that's good. I've got the J. May as well. I should have a play above there. I could have played K-A-I-E or something like that, but have I got any bonuses here? Geely's, I think. Thought he'd get a play here, but oh wait, I can't remember if you can have jet lines or not. Whether it's just jetliner. Yeah, it's just jetliner. I hate ones like that. It should be both, but it's not. Ugh. Alright. 72 seems a little bit underwhelming with the J setup and the S and blank and everything else, but at least we actually got a blank, so be grateful really. Don't see blanks very often. Right. And another blank. Don't see any bonuses. Doesn't really want to keep the U. This will open up another lane, I suppose. Realistically, I'm not going to do anything with the J anyway. Right. I figure this is... I might have something with a double-double, but this is pretty good. Just positionally, that is a fairly dead spot. So, yeah, I'd rather have the T open than that. Right, so Vo and Vid both take the E. We've got Hormone, Muahen. Nowhere to go though. Yeah. It's a good pair, that one. Hormone, Muahen. It's a silly pair of words. Yeah. It's a trouble one to play there, kind of. The only real place for sevens. No. Should have got 300 there, really, but... I think this is a type of axe or something, this? I think it's a type of axe. Right. Yeah, type of battle axe. Hey. I'm pretty good on medieval weaponry, it's just everything else I'm not very good at. But I do kind of remember all the weapons and stuff. My kind of computer game has all that kind of weaponry and stuff in. And frequently, a lot of them aren't in Scrabble anyway. There's like one that's played Diablo. There's a one that's an anagram of bed chair, which isn't in Bardiche. You can't have Bardiche in Scrabble, but you can have bed chair. Go figure. Anyway, I can't see right through there. It'll open up a few things for me there. A big X or Z spot. Can't do anything with stupid Q. Still can't do anything down here. Like a 5-letter word or something would be nice, but... I'm gonna go there. Too good. I can't really play anything here. Oh dear. Oh wait, I think there's enogs, isn't there? I think that's a word. Yeah, silly word, but... Well, it looks silly. I mean, it could be a perfectly legitimate word, just looks silly to me. But anyway, there's a word, that's the main thing. We'll do chin there, because then we can put an eye underneath. Finable? Is that even a word? I don't think it would fit anyway, but... What can we do? Well... I would give me rifleman in flame. Just really trying to leave that spot for my X or Z, but I haven't drawn any yet. Oh, because now I get the bonus. Might get another turn. Not being good. I had Moraine and Remain, the Remain letters. But nowhere to go. It's been getting frustrating letters that kind of can't really do anything. It's either like I score peanuts and block, a bonus, or score peanuts and block the Z and X spot, and then I never get the X and Z spot. If I block the bonus, I get a bonus. If I block the Z and the X, I get the Z and the X. It's just... I'm screwed either way, basically, the way it's been panning out. Yeah. So, I mean, these are fairly straightforward moves that I do quickly. But... Oh, bollocks. Stop shrinking. Give it a little bit bigger. More ridges. Could have done it down here as well. Favour is a word. Most favourite is a word. Ooh, that's quite useful. I think I'll leave. I don't know. I'll put the E there. If I had a better rack leave, I'd have left the E off. But I'm already keeping 2 vowels. I don't want to keep 3. Yeah. But it's a lot more easier to like add an E to find a 7 than find an 8 with an E. But at least the E's pretty good. Pretty good. Not fantastic, but it'll do. Kind of wanted to keep the J for here, but basically it's kind of difficult to get the J there. The J and the double ladder. Doable, but not easy. Pretty, yeah, difficult. There's a good combination of letters, I just don't have anywhere to go with it. It's really difficult to manufacture anything. Like, this is not an ING board. Totally isn't. Right. It's so difficult to open anything. Oh god, no, I get it. Does this sometimes where it kind of... No, let me it kind of bugs out because I do something right on the... But let me have it. Happy with that. 337. Ah, finally. Yeah, it's been a struggle, but it's okay. I think that's a good score. Anything over 300 is a good score, definitely. I say it's usually about 280, 290. I think is the kind of middle ground, you know. So I'm not displeased with anything like that. I could have played Fax there, but I played it to get more chance of getting a vowel. Thank you. Worked out, didn't it? We're still going to get a lot of value in the X and playing parallels and lots of, you know, staircase type plays, but nice to have an E or vowels I could play there. Or... But, Like, I only have 1 vowel, so I can't do anything. It's freaking annoying. Alright, I'm sick of little piddly plays. Let's go for it. It's going to take an E-hook events, so that could definitely open thing up and actually get some decent letters. Well, we've got the Z, so that's going to be easy points. We're getting back in that staircase pattern again. It's like you're just getting this habit and then you can't do anything. Right, you got blinder. Perfect. That's the value of something like vents. Gives you somewhere to go to get that big bonus out. It wasn't a very good ladder, but even if I don't have blinder, there's probably rendable or something like that, I don't know. So all of a sudden you're getting over 300. Right, there's like really corny, maybe something with zoot. Maybe not. I mean, there's zooty. 25, which was 26, no. Doesn't matter. It gets us over that 300 mark. Kind of psychological. Nice to get it over. We'll play another one, then we'll play a bit of something else. We'll do Tumbler, bit of Tumbler. And then we'll do some duels. Doing a mixed day, really. Q. What was the Q? I'd rather play it longer to give me a shot at... I've got a Q ice, I'm fine. We'll do idle. Blocks less, and also ticks an A hook idle. Yeah, this isn't right, but I'm going to double check. But... something here, but... no. Oh well, enough messing about. Alright. Complete overkill wreck now. I'll get something through the G. This is more flexible. Playing through the G is fairly tricky. Whereas that is more difficult. This is much more flexible. So you try and leave the most flexible leaves when you have such an overkill rack like that, where you can pretty much play whatever you want. Unfortunately, I can't play pretty much anything here. God, what is it with these pickups? Absolutely brutal. Absolutely brutal pickups. I don't want to play around here, I want to leave it, but then again I don't have any hooks. The idle, don't have an A or an S, so we haven't got enough space for interweb. It's quite a strong rack leave this, but let's have a see. Oh my god. What? What was that pickup? God. This is absolute crap, man. Absolute trash pickups. Like, what are you going to do with that? I'm not going to end on that because that's just trash. 224. But there's nothing I can do. They're just ridiculous. I pick up YIU, and then I pick up IU or something. Or IE or something. Like, what are you going to do? Nothing. Like, you got, I mean, chances are probably like 40-50% about a bonus. Or at least, you know, if I don't get a bonus, I get like a clunky tile and I can score, but I get crappy vowels twice. Nothing you can do. Trying to think how I can put a vowel there. I mean, there's falsist, petioles. Hmm. Fluids? That might work. We could also do sulfate fluids. It's the anagram. Sulfate and fluids, but yeah, that does it. Oh, wow. Another good rack. What's happening here? This is the Scrabble GO gods feeling guilty. I'm trying to think of something through the L, but with two L's it's kind of tricky. Seems very good, but get something down. Time's ticking down. Used to be good on stuff like that. I'm just a bit naff these days. What do I have? Canfield. Ah, that's bad. Oh, there's loads with a declinal and silly. Yeah, yeah. I missed me missing stuff like that, but I did. I didn't want to block those floaters, but I got Muriate, Semitar, Ruminate. I can cheese because I got loads of like primates. Probably should have played that M off. Beer room. Just got frustrated trying to miss. This second move was the bad one. Should have done better with it. Just try again. Still annoyed. Was still bad. Should have easily got way over 300 there, but I just missed all the stuff with their two L's. Was it Ancille? A-N-C-I-L-L-A-E. Latin for a helper. Is declinal. The act of declining. I've got another easy rack here. This is even better because I'm not using any blanks here. So, in theory, I could get 2 blanks later on. And we got kinglets, which I played last time. It's not going to fit, but... I don't know if this is actually in yet. It should be. Yeah. It's, come on with protesters. The police kettle protesters in the UK. Well, unless they're Black Lives Matter, then they don't bother, but... It's something like, you know, protesting lockdown or freedom of speech, then they'll get kettled, basically. Right. Not a bad rack. I'd rather get the W as well. Let's try that. Double 2 A's isn't that good, but we'll see. The Z. Don't really have a good spot for the Z. Worth a check, but it doesn't take an S. Right, so I've got 2 clunky things. I don't like it, but we're going to be able to play it down the side. I'm going to open things up. And we got the S, so I've got there, I've got loads of options. I think this is good. I don't know. Maybe it isn't. I've got the ING, so I'm going to try and go for that. Maybe I shouldn't have done that. Yeah, I don't think I drew anything. Where is this? Don't know if this is a verb or not. No. Oh. Yeah. Could have worked out, but it didn't. It was close there at the end, but not quite. Yeah. Oh. Alright, let's have a dibble at a bit of word, not word drop, Tumblr. Let's have a little go at Tumblr. We've got the bots all. Set the bots away on that one. Let's have a go at Tumblr. Let's have a couple of quickies on Tumblr and then we'll go through, we'll do some duels. Oh, my bad. So long since I played it, I almost forgot what I was supposed to do. That was bad. Right, I should have done Jake or Jax there. Not good. Could have kept a K as well, actually. The double word score. That K was worth 15 because it was tripled. So yeah, it would have been pretty good to get that involved, but never mind. Give me some garbage letters. Ah, the K is back again. Cool. What we like. It's nothing fantastic though, because for obvious reasons. It's only a double word score, so it's not that great, but it's better than nothing. I had BRR there, so it shouldn't have cleared, but it does that because it's buggy. I mentioned that bug like probably 5 months ago, and they still haven't fixed it. Like, I don't know why they can't fix that because it's. I did videos for them so they could see what the bug was, and they still haven't fixed it. Silly, but shouldn't be difficult to sort out something like that. I mean, I'm not a professional developer or anything, but even I can figure bugs out. Let's keep Fizz back. Yeah, it's got the double and triple in the same column, unfortunately. Right, guess what we're going to do this time? We'll do Fez. Oh, come on. Oh, there's a Z. Alright. Oh, be off. Maybe we'll use the G. The J. With a double word. And that's Z. Oh, there it is. It's annoying waiting for the drop animation because until the drop animation completes, I can't tap on the ladder, click on the ladder, whatever. So it's kind of annoying. So you try and leave the tiles you leave behind. You try and start a word with those. So By clicking on those, the other tiles will drop, and they're ready once you've clicked on the other tiles. So it's more time efficient. But anyway, we got a good second game there, so happy with that. And we got 20 minutes or so. Let's do a bit of duels. I don't know which one it is. I haven't played much of duels recently. Oh, there it is. Safari Saga. I've probably already looped around just to kind of go and find it again. I don't know if it's a regular board or what. Let me have a look, see. Oh, it's just a regular board. Yeah. I used to enjoy duels, but it just gets frustrating because it's such a crapshoot, you know? 5 tiles, and like I have a record like this, like literally I can't do anything. I can't even play a J word. What are you supposed to do, like, other than just lame, you know? It's just frustrating. Then they could play something like that, and they could just come whack with Riz, get 50, and I'm dead almost. Or they get a big play with an ace. It's just, yeah. And yeah, I don't like losing. that's part of it. But like if somebody's going to outskill me, then fair enough. Doesn't happen very often. Or, you know, I mean, Scrabble already has that luck element. But if you're used to Scrabble, the luck element in that, and all of a sudden you're playing this, and oh, what am I thinking of? Not thinking at all really. Do that, I suppose. But yeah, when you're used to the Scrabble and how that works, and then you play something like this, I mean, obviously some people are going to enjoy the extra kind of volatility and randomness, but eh. I used to play like online poker. I only played for like pennies, like the odd dollar, literally. Like a big pot would be like $2 or $3 or something silly. And it just became like, yeah, I just got fed up with the crapshoot of that as well. Although, like, I could definitely win money. It was just how patient I could do it. Because you'd basically be never playing a move. Like, you'd just basically be doing almost nothing but folding for half an hour. Like, until you got something decent, and then you'd cash it. You know, you'd get a good hand, you'd win. You'd clean up then. But you could be waiting in half an hour for that good hand. It's just, like, mind-numbing, you know? Is that taking it? Do you know? This feels a little bit lame. I just kind of want to obscure the DK's hook. I've got like the goodies to go down the side, so I just wanted to obscure DK's. So I mean, yes, they can still play something starting with an S going down, but I could play stuff with the X, but nothing huge, you know. And obviously, if they didn't go there, then. But yeah. Anyway. I don't want to play X and things like that. If loaded was good, I'd have played like text or something, but anyway, I don't have any hooks for M, so I'm kind of screwed there. Okay, now we've got Jam. I got like Jag and stuff like that. I've still got this spot here for the X. At least this player blocks it a little bit. But yeah, it's just like crapshoot. Yeah. Duels. That's why I rarely play it anymore. I just find it kind of annoying. Alright, so all of a sudden we have a big opening. I can't do much with it, I don't think. Like, alive, but I can't do anything with it. Oh god. don't want to leave it open either, you know? Like, they shouldn't be able to do much with a G. So I should be okay. I've got the Q. I mean, there's only the Z that can kill me, really. 45 to win is a lot on here. Like, I've got the big guns apart from the Z. And the Z, like, you're not going to get a lot with that. There's no good spots for it. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I don't like duels. Sorry. Not for me. Like, I don't mind some of the other boards are more fun. That just playing like it feels like a crap version of Scrabble. You know what I mean? That's all I can say about it. It feels like a crap version of Scrabble. Whereas other boards are different. So you've got like the novelty effect and like some of them have quite a lot of skill in them because there's all the premiums. There's more premium squares and it's a little bit different and as I said, novel and all that. Whereas this is just like Scrabble but crapper. So yeah, well, I don't like it. But I don't know what other people think. That's just my opinion, obviously. And so we've been a bit done with everything. We've still got lots of Scrabble games to play through, so we'll carry on winding through. I'm getting pummeled in this one. Not surprising given what I've had, but that's the game. Is there anything good left I can actually draw here? Oh dear. Hideous letters in this game. Hideous. Oh, we can do Volt there. That looks good. Yeah, Volt. Perfect. Rather keep the F than a V. Although probably a V might be slightly better for bonusing, but not when it's with a lot of vowels. Sorry, a lot of consonants. Like, a V with a lot of consonants is torture, basically. Like, you can't do anything. Wow. So interesting rec left. They've got 3 A's and they've got 2 F's, 2 T's. Well, there's a blank there as well, but good luck bonusing with that. That lot. Yeah. Right, so what do I do here? Here's a good question. Nice to have another consonant just so I could play like something here. Like if I had a R for raid, even F, fade is good, I think. I might just play off AUA somewhere and hope to draw that, you know? And hope my opponent doesn't block it. And I know my opponent, so so I feel like I can get away with more against them. We played quite a fair bit in. They're fairly local to me, like 25, 30 miles away. So yeah, I've got my players down there now, whether they block it or not. Even still, I've got players here. Feud and Yord and that kind of thing. But it's a nice bit of fun. See if they miss it. I figure they're going to be obsessed with this spot, so they'll probably leave that because it doesn't look very helpful. Although they might play something through here as well. And let's yeah. I could have just done AUA here as well to distract them with that big triple, but then if I draw crap, then I haven't got anything down here anyway. So. Anyway, this is a bit of a gamble. So I'd go for it, you know. Right. We got camps. Is okay, nothing fantastic, but it's kind of awkward to do much. We need to use an E if we do anything there, so there's like a pace. You know, that kind of thing. You could do something like Pete. Oh no, you can't. Duh. Gotta be an A there. Alright, we can't do much of anything there then. Like camps is pretty open, but just got 28. But obviously gives away a lot as well, but well, there's a quietly play it like this. But it just doesn't score anything. Same if I do that. If I do like I do amp, that's not bad. Because the good thing about this is it actually sets up my C, the mic. So that's actually quite nice. I like that. I'll go with that. We like the sneaky little C setup. I didn't draw anything, but I could have done. And then I did have a place for it. Usually, obviously, when you have a 7-letter word starting with C, most of the time it's not going to play anywhere. But this time it would have done, but I didn't draw one. But that's life. Right. I'm totally not familiar with that word. Steamed dumpling. I know there's BAE and BAO, but it's new to me, so it's just like, what? But sure, other people would be more used to them, but I'm not. I'm just like, is that a word? Yeah. It's a bit embarrassing when you like you used to know like basically all the words up to 8 letters, apart from well, it's a bit crap on it was a bit rubbish on 6-letter words, but yeah, I basically knew all the words up to 8 letters. There's quite a lot of the 9s as well. So when you can't, when like 3-letter words look alien to you, it's slightly like, you feel a bit bad. But I'm not sure what to do here. I mean, I've got a few options to say. There's feel. I mean, Orths is a good score. Good score. That's a lot of points. And I've got Jaw there. But then if I play feel, that's creating an S jaw hook. It's creating an S hook. Not a very good S board. And I still have orcas if I'm desperate. I don't know. There's a lot of these gone already, so. I said that I don't think there's that much value in my keeping the S as there would usually be. So just because you're having to start with an S, it's basically taught, but you could have a D or an R, and it would just look the same. So you could put so. The X doesn't give you, sorry, the S doesn't give you like exclusive access to anything particularly. Like, so the S is still good, but there's no like S hooks because Tort takes a D and an R anyway, so S doesn't have the usual value. Actually, what'd be good is if it's a nice little hook for zebras. You can actually put another S on the end, zebras. I think there's zebrassi and obviously you could have zebrasses. I think you can have zebrassi. So yeah, that's a little one I should have thought about. Oh no, there's just zebras, which is the offspring of a zebra and an S. Zebras. So yeah, if you have 2 S's, get an either, and you're going to get a lot of points, basically. Doing not a lot. But yeah, I mean, you have to have two of them, 2 of the S's. So yeah, this one, I was quite happy with that gambit of playing Ava. And I thought, well, if I draw the bonus, unfortunately I got the X. I don't think there's any way I could have won with it. I mean, there's a slight chance I could have won without the bonus, but unlikely. This is a D, by the way. That P isn't actually a D. Usual blank. They could have had Java and Jar. That was another slight way I could have won, was if I drew the J instead of the useless X. And I'd get Java for a lot of points, but yeah, I'm dead. There's 9 EU, so I can't play Dex. That'd be another way I could create a bit of carnage. So yeah, this is curtains. We haven't got a T. They could do that, yeah, they could do K. I mean, they've got the K for Carver as well. So it's like, thanks, you just got all the useful letters. And I got the bad M. If I draw one of the vowels with that, I've got a good chance. For the X, if I get a vowel or a consonant, I've got a good, reasonable chance of getting a bonus. Maybe not with these though, to be honest, but maybe not. Anyway, I'm dead, so let's just chuck something down. This game over. So as I say, that's a D. Trouble is it gives them players with a K. They could just do a uke or something. Like ideally I'd leave DEX, so I'll play like Slim or something here, or Mills, whatever. Then I have Dex in 2 spots, or XCD. So I need an alpha syrup here. Not happening. I had an A instead of an E, I'd have pyurias. I think it's some sort of urine dysfunction. This pus in your urine or something like weird like that. Let me have a look. Maybe blood. Presence of pus in the urine, yeah. Pyuria. I still don't have any letters to play here. Thank you. Thank you for those brilliant draws. Right, so where can I play yup? Or pui? Even very strong just to play a YU. Like, the P adds a lot of value to this rec leave. Because it just does good synergy with all the ladders, basically. So it probably had like another 5 points or so. But by just playing YU, I'm not getting as much score. So it's gonna be pui. Isn't it really? Okay, I got the U's and a blink. Alright. Works for me. Alright, so we played Jape earlier. They've just dumped a B. So there's this dangerous kind of double available, which I'd like to kind of like take out somewhat. Trouble is if I play EXO, it just makes it way easier for them to bonus. Well, they've got this. They should bonus any. If they've got a 7-letter bonus, chances are they're going to play from here, the DO in this spot. Like they're going to be able to play down here. So this will just make it. It just basically upgrades their bonus because this is like face value. This is a double word score. So that's bad, but yeah, I've got to play that, I think. Just because there's a big threat if they get an S. Like NY takes an S, so they get a good to get a double there if I don't take that out. So it's 6 and 2 3s. Alright, so this is just a case of pulling out. We got Orca, Sawyer, and so on. Orca looks pretty good. As always, when I complete games, I don't automatically like re-challenge people. That's just what I do. It's just like I don't do that with anybody. So if you want to keep playing, just go for it. Just keep rematching me. It's all good. Keep matching me. If you haven't matched me before, you can do Evil Budgie, all one word. You can see that. Evil Budgie. And I try not to look at the messages while I'm streaming, just in case there's anything, private, whatever. Okay. Where can I go out? I've got Agio. There's anywhere, I don't really. I'm gonna lose anywhere, so the game is over. Right, how many more we got? No, we only got 4. One and an O for horology. Yeah. Not a lot on offer with this lot. Can almost have Hooli down the side, but the or L, not a word, unfortunately. Yeah, it's kind of tricky, this one. There is teensy, I think, yeah. The trouble is Hoy, it does take an A hook, ahoy. So that's a downside given my rec doesn't have an A, but it's gonna be, it looks a lot better than anything else I can play. Okay, so I've actually got popular and ahoy. If they block that, I've got pretty much nothing, but they don't, I'm in very good shape. Right, so another one I played earlier. We still got the T for text. We don't really want the F. The F is the kind of bad letter here. OF is your kind of the tiles you want to dump off at OF basically with this rec. CL has a lot of synergy people don't realise. Are there any ends to come? There's 2 ends, so I'm suspicious they've just played IN, so like you'd probably want to keep that ING combination. So that kind of makes me want to block that off. Which I can do, kind of. I mean, it can do stuff like this, but it does create a bit of a setup there, doesn't it? I could do coughed or something. That's totally safe. And we've a vowels, 9, 13, 18 vowels out of 40. Probably not a good idea, but LIE isn't too bad. I don't want to play the T because of text. So, you know, I'd prefer not to do that, but like how it's a good combination for the R. You know, having IER, the L. But yeah, I'd rather keep the. I'd rather keep the. I don't know. I don't know what to do. But I am suspicious this ING. I feel like I want to block that badly. Alright, I'm gonna go with coughed. You know, I could block it indirectly by playing down here as well. Nice pickup. I played Forky down here, Coif, that kind of thing. I could have played Coif here as well. That might have been a little bit better, I don't know. Yeah, probably better to play Coif. Leaving let instead of lie, but yeah, I just got avalanche with the vowels, so it doesn't really have nothing regardless of whatever I played there. Right, so they've got grouse, I've got Q, U U U U E U E U E U E U E U E Q E, and pretty much no brain that. And I got Geo, I think that's the bag empty, isn't it? Yeah, but Geo, what a low scoring game that is. But just final last rights here. Yeah, there's no way I could realistically win that unless I got a bonus at the end. And I was happy with the Ava to fork the board. And say Ava meant there was a not whatever almost any 7-letter player would have gone either side, and there's no way you could block both. Even though you know I've got you might know I've got a bonus, you can't do anything about it. Oh, I think I left one in the bag anyway, but even if I'd emptied the bag, wouldn't have made any difference. I still can't block both. Only if I've got a bonus that only plays in one spot would it have mattered if I'd emptied the bag. Usually when you're emptying the bag, there's only one spot, or no, there's like 2 spots, but they require different letters, so you know that's why you don't want to empty the bag. Like If there's 4 in the bag, you don't want to play 4 tiles, leave nothing in the bag. So your opponent knows exactly what bonus you've got. And if you've only got 1 bonus in one spot, they can block it. On that one, if you create 2 openings like that, where almost any bonus will play in both spots, then it doesn't matter that they know what you've got. They can't do anything about it. So, right, last one, and we got a challenge to get going with. All right. Played if slightly vowel heavy bag. Slightly vowel heavy rack and 11. So there's about 20 there. 20 vowels. Well, 19 to be precise. 19 vowels out of 52. So a little bit consonant heavy. Not much. Another F would be good. To play IFF, another one of those stupid words. Shouldn't be in the dictionary. If with 2 Fs means if and only if. Like a logic thing. You can have it in programming. That kind of thing. But you always say if and only if. You don't say if. So it shouldn't be a word, but it is. Because it's Scrabble. There's random stuff that shouldn't be in. Anyway, what to do, I guess. Those are the worst tiles. It makes sense to play that. I'm not opening anything up by doing that. We've got an L hook here. Bael. B-A-E takes an L. So that gets rid of the worst tiles. Yeah, reasonably well balanced for a bonus rack. Until I get KHV. Thanks for that. Right. This is going to be it then. I'm just going to play one last move. I played Tat. I have a lot of vowels here, as you can see. 5 vowels. Not bad if I just play off OU. Slightly better possibly if I play off an A or an I as well. Probably not if I play the E. But OU might improve it slightly. I'm worried about Tat, all the hooks for that. Like, yeah. I mean, yes, you could extend this with Uri, and that improves your score by 8, but borderline whether it's worth it or not. Like, if I play OU, I'm not really... There's nothing major open, it's just about bonuses, apart from this A spot. Like, if they got an X or something, or a Z, like the J, they could hit something, like Raj or something, but difficult to do too much damage with that. And the T's are good for this rack leave. I mean, it's basically retain, right? With 2 random tiles. So the T's are good for me. So I'm quite happy to play that. We'll see what happens. Yeah, we've got retained, detainer. I don't think I've got any 7s, unfortunately. So yeah, I mean, it kind of worked. But yeah, I think it's probably best to just play off 2 tiles there. But, you know, people have different strategies with stuff like that. Some people don't like to play little kind of fiddly plays like that. They'd rather just like play off more tiles and score and reduce the chance of bonusing, but just get more consistent scores. But I just try and maximize score, even if it's a pretty volatile way of playing. But you know. Anyway, that's going to be it for tonight, folks. Thanks to all the likes and people watching and everything else. All the bots are overtaking me on Tumblr. What a surprise. So thanks everybody, and it's going to be it for tonight. We'll be back as always at our daily 8:30 in the evening British time. Bit of Scrabble Go action or whatever we're doing. As I say, weekends more likely to be like ISC, speed Scrabble, that kind of thing. Most of the time it's on Scrabble Go, but I play Scrabble on anything. Hopefully in the next few weeks or months we'll see Woogles coming out. Is an interesting one. Do a Google search if you don't know what I mean. Woogles is going to be like another Scrabble site basically. So the one we've got Scrabble Go, you've got ISC, you've got Scrabble Scores. Those those are three main ones. There's kind of knockoffs as well. We won't mention. Inferior copies, should we call them? Yeah, Woogle should be coming soon. So I'm looking forward to that. Trying on that. Anyway, cheers everybody. Happy scrabbling, and hopefully see you.